let's discuss a bit about Airbnb. So it was completely air bed and breakfast, and it is a very realistic, interesting story how they started. So it is, when we talk about stories, it is generally part of the idea validation, how the idea was generated for Airbnb. So just leave it there for that session. So we talked about, when we were talking about the when we were talking about the pitch deck. So we talked about the 10 slides which should be there into the pitch deck. So let's talk about that now. The first one was always the problem. Okay, so even like 10 years back, 12 years back, when Airbnb pitched they started with the problem, which we discussed yesterday also, that the first slide should always be the problem. So here, there were three problems that they identify into their sector. One was the price, second was the hotels, third was the no easy way exits to book a room with a local to or become a host. It was more like how to have a better experience out there. So the prices were the first problem they worked on, the hotels were the second problem that they saw, and the third was the easy way, making everything easy for the people who are using these homes for the vacation. The first slide problem, they just put around three problem. It is not only price centric, but apart from price, they talked about the segment, that is the hotel. Price is one point which is like really important. The second, they talk about the segment or the domain in which they are entering, that is the hotel. And third is the convenience of the customer, which is like really important for any pitch deck. How customers will be benefited from your product. For that, you need to show that as a problem into your pitch deck. This is what Airbnb did. He first talked about the price, which is like everybody wants to get everything cheaper. Second is the domain, the hotels, and the third is how it will how the problem is business annoyance to the customer or consumer who are using the services. Second, the solution, how it can be done in the pitch deck, which we saw yesterday. We also talked about the solution. The second page should be solution. It shouldn't be your product, but the solution. What is the solution of the problem that we just saw into the last slide? So they provided it three solution. And that will be like saving money when traveling. First was for the pricing, make money while hosting. Second was for the second problem, that is the hotel. So they were people can host into their own home. So second was like make money when hosting, and third was like share culture. That is like the convenience. When we talk about convenience and the psychological needs of the travelers, that if they are going to a completely new place, they need to be comfortable about it. So that is the psychological needs which they work on, and that's their culture local connection to the city. So this was their solution. Okay, so after that they talk about the market validation. Market validation is indirectly about the market size, that they are talking about how much market was there and how it was affected. They took the example from the competitor, which is like Couchsurfing.com, which was also like moving ahead in a huge manner when Airbnb comes. So Couchsurfing is a way when travelers travel and they don't have money. So the people who are not living at those places, they give these places to these travel, and they couch surf there, which means that they go and guard their home and stay in their home for free. So this was their competitor. So they took the data from their competitor, which will be like 6,30,000 temporary housing site with the CrowdSurf. And then Craigslist, they took out the data, that is the market size, how many houses were there onto the Craigslist also. So they took the data from there also. Then the market size in money. Previously, they talk about the availability, the suppliers part. Now, after that, they talk about the market size into money, $1.9 million, which is like when they presented this data, they underestimated the data. The market size of Airbnb, the revenue of Airbnb is much bigger than what they have projected out here. The same happened with Uber also. Uber indicated the market potential of their product to be somewhere around 100 million to 300 million dollars, and they cross that figure into like 6 months time. The entire revenue of the Uber was more than 300 million dollars into 6 month time, and that was they have projected the entire global market for that. Yesterday's PPT also here also. Now they previously they talk about the solution, what should be the solution. Now they are talking about the product. So here they talk about the product like search by the city, review listing, who, and then book it. So this is the product they came up with. They kept it quite simple. It is not like okay, they will go, they can put their pin code and then search. They write minimum, as mentioned yesterday. Also, you need to write as less as possible into your mistakes, and then you need to put make it as graphically good as it can be. So here they put on the screenshot of their website, and they in three sentences they defined their entire business plan, execution plan here, like search by cities, review listing, book now. So this it should be done like this. Then the business model here is like how they are going to make the revenue. It is rather than business model should be called as the business revenue model. 10% commission on each transaction. So it's not 1.6 million trips, $20 each. So they were planning to make somewhere around 20 million in revenue each year. But I think in second or third year they made somewhere around $20 billion into revenue. So this was their figure. So market adaptation, it is also important why the market is going to adapt your product. So it was not there into the yesterday's slide, but it is something what is like a differentiator or unique selling proposition. It was there in the yesterday's slide by the name of unique selling proposition. So market adaptation is that. We also use the term adaptability model for it. What is your adaptability model? It is something which generally investors will ask, that what is your adaptability model. This is the market adoption. They created the execution plan, which is like, so they started with they were just targeting events at that point of time, or October Beer Fest, which takes place. Then CeBIT is another festival, Summerfest, Euro Cup, and Mardi Gras. These are all big events which takes place into the cities, and there they wanted to launch their product from there, because a lot of people, suppose there is a World Cup which is happening in India, a lot of people from other cities are going to travel to watch matches. Suppose they match between India and Australia in Mohali. So a lot of people from Delhi travel to those places. So for them, people who were traveling for overnight matches, and also they created the entire, when they started, they created it from that, and that was their market adaptability model, that these people are going to come because they are not providing anything fancy, they are just providing the basic stay option. So this was completely their adaptability model. Then comes the partnership. So how they are going to go for the partnerships. Kayak is a website. If you don't know, Kayak was like Kayak is a website where you can book. It is more like it is more like old day Trivago. So there you can get cheap hotels and all. So it is completely like Trivago, but old Trivago, you can say. So partnership. Gloco is also like a Google for local hotels, and also Gloco, they partnered with Gloco Kayak, and this is what they're adapting. You know how they are going to execute with their plan. The next is competition. When we talk about competition, you can see that they have created the 4 quadrant here. Into first quadrant, it is like crowd surfing, which is there. They were charging on the transaction method. Then there are affordable. Then the one is affordable, one were expensive. Then there are online transaction, and then there are offline transaction. So this is how they divided where they want to place into which quadrant when it comes to competitors. So they place themselves somewhere in between affordable category and online transaction. So after Airbnb came, online transaction increased in a huge manner. The digital payment thing, and also it also helped Airbnb into So they talk about the competitive advantage, how they are better than their competition. They're first to the market, host incentive. So you all in yesterday's PPT presentation also we talk a bit about the competitive advantages, and this is what is here into the competitive landscape, competitive advantage, how you are faring better above the competition, which is like in all investors want to understand that in how you are better than the competitors. And this is the complete PPT that they have. And uh, after this they had the separate financial model which they submitted to the investors, which was not into part of their PPT. So this is how they presented their their presentation, and on this they have raised their first funds.